I just found a nail on my floor. Hi guys, I am back with Bookmas. Oh, Mighty wants to say hi. Oh, maybe not. Say hi, Mighty. And today we are excited to tell you about 2024 book releases. I don't have every single one on here. I just have the ones that really excited me. So hopefully they'll excite you as well. But first I put them in order. And January 16th is The Fury by Alex Michaelides. I think that's how you say it. He was the one who wrote Silent Patient that I didn't love that much, but I still want to read this one. First of all, the cover is like so cool. I love evil eyes. So let's read what this is about. A masterful paced thriller about a reclusive ex-movie star and her famous friends whose spontaneous trip to a private Greek island is upended by a murder. So that sounds very interesting. I love all like the Greek mythology things and stuff, which I feel like he might end up throwing in there. So January 16th. January 30th is The House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. This is the third book in the Crescent City series. I'm not going to read what this is about, however, because it is the third book and I kind of want to go into the Crescent City series knowing nothing. I haven't read it yet. I do own the special Barnes editions of the first two, so I'm eventually going to read it, but I want to read Throne of Glass first, which I haven't read. But I wanted to throw this in here because I know a lot of people are excited for it. February 6th is The Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is her first fantasy book. It's just Bride, not The Bride. Sorry, guys. It says a dangerous alliance between a vampire bride and an alpha werewolf becomes a deep love enough to sink your teeth into new paranormal romance. So I'm very interested for this because Ali Hazelwood is our STEM girly writer. So I'm really excited to get into a fantasy book by hers. I wonder what it's going to look like. April 2nd, we have Just for This Summer by Abby Jimenez coming out. This is the most beautiful cover ever. I am so excited for it. You know, I am a huge Ali Hazelwood. No, I am a huge Ali Hazelwood, but I meant Abby Jimenez lover. I would die for that woman. Not really. Well, maybe. I love her so much. She is so good. She commented back on one of my TikTok comments. I commented on her TikTok and she actually answered. I need to show you guys. See, look. That's me. And then she commented back because she was talking about the book, the Happy Ever After playlist. And she said that the original ending was different. So I commented and said, what was the original ending of the Happy Ever After playlist? And she commented back, I will never say. It'll ruin the way you see it. I was screaming. I was like, Mom, look at this. That was me. Anyway, Just for the Summer by her. A sharp summer novel that will make readers laugh out loud and cry happy tears. Justin has a curse, and thanks to a Reddit thread, it's now all over the internet. Every woman he dates goes on to find their soulmate the second they break up. When a woman slides into his DMs with the same problem, they come up with a plan. They'll date each other and break up. Their curses will cancel each other out, and they'll both go on to find the love of their life. Oh my gosh, that sounds so much fun. I've never actually read the summary. That sounds like so much fun. So he has a curse that every person he dates then goes on to find their true love right after they dated. And this girl wants that. That is amazing. I love that. Oh, now Stella wants to say hi. Say hi, Stella. Those are my two cats. Okay. April 9th, we have The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. This one I haven't heard anyone talk about either. I know Leigh Bardugo is kind of hit or miss for me. I didn't love the Shadow and Bone series, but the Crooked Kingdom, no, that's the second one, the Six of Crows duology, that has my heart forever. I love those two books. A highly anticipated historical fantasy set during the Spanish Golden Age. In a shabby house on a shabby street in the capital of Madrid, Luza Cotado uses scraps of magic to get through her days of endless toil as a scoldrel? I don't know what that means. But when her scheming mistress discovers the lump of servant cowarding in the kitchen is actually hiding a talent for little miracles, she demands Louisa use the gifts for the better the family social position. I don't know if I'll actually read this. Well, it will be on my list, but who knows when I'll actually get to it. But I wanted to throw that on there because she is a big author and I've seen no one talk about that yet. Then we have Funny Story by Emily Henry. I feel like everyone knows this book's coming out. It's coming out April 23rd. Daphne always loved the way her fiancé Peter told their story, how they met, fell in love, and moved back to the lakeside hometown to begin their life together. He really was good at telling it, right up until the moment he realized he was actually in love with his childhood best friend Petra. Petra always reminds me of Jane the Virgin. Which is how Daphne begins her new story. Stranded in a beautiful Waning Bay, Michigan. I live in Michigan. I didn't know this was set in Michigan. What's her connection to Michigan? Because she also has Beach Reads that's set in Michigan as well. I wonder what her connection to it is. Without friends or family, but with a dream job as a children's librarian, and proposing to be roommates with the only person she could possibly understand her predicament, Petra's ex, Miles Nowak. Oh, so it's a forced proximity roommates one. That sounds so much fun. So much fun. I'm very excited for that. But I'm probably gonna wait a while to read it if she keeps releasing them in hardcover. I still haven't read Happy Place because I want it in paperback. Then going into May, on May 7th, we have This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I know a lot of people either love or hate her. I like her. I wouldn't say I love her work, but I like her. This summer, they won't give in to temptation. This summer will be different. Lucy is the tourist vacationing a beach house on Prince Edward Island. Felix is the local who shows her a very good time. The only problem, Lucy doesn't know he's her best friend's younger brother. That's interesting. I'm actually looking forward to that. That does not sound like it will have the cheating trope in it, so we love that. Sorry if that was a spoiler. Okay, then on May 14th, we have The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren, and they're coming out with a couple books this year, this upcoming year, so I'm very excited. Not my favorite cover, to be honest, but does look like a paradise, so I guess that makes sense. A delicious new romance between the buttoned-up heir of a grocery chain and his free-spirited artist, X, as they fake their relationship in order to receive a massive inheritance. Okay, that sounds interesting. So I'm guessing they live, I don't know where they live. I don't know why it's The Paradise Problem, but I always love their books, so I know I'm gonna love it. That's all I gotta say. Then on June 5th, we have Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the third book in the Maple Hills series, which has Icebreaker and what was the second one that I haven't read yet? Wildfire. Icebreaker and Wildfire. This is the third book, and I haven't read Wildfire, but I'm still excited for this release because I am gonna read Wildfire. Don't know when, but I will read it. And it says, when procrastination lands him in a difficult class with his least favorite professor, Henry Turner knows he's going to have to work extra hard to survive his junior year of hockey. And now with his new role as ice hockey captain, which he didn't even want, Henry absolutely cannot fail. Enter Hallie Jacobs, a fellow junior who finds herself befriended by Henry when he accidentally crashes her book club. What is going on?
I won a really expensive bottle of bourbon.
You won it? How'd you win it?
Liquor locker.
Oh, wow. Sorry for that brief intermission. Anyway, enter Hallie Jacobs, a fellow junior who finds herself befriended by Henry when he accidentally crashes her book club. Hallie may not have the romantic pursuits of her favorite fictional leads, but she's an academic superstar, and when she hears about Henry's problem with his class reading material, she offers to help. Oh, I love the tutoring trope. That's so much fun. Then on June 11th, we have Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood. This is another one of her romances, and I don't love the cover, but Rue Sibart, I don't know, might not have it all, but oh, that was a girl. Sorry. But she has enough. A few friends she can always count on, the financial stability she yearned for as a kid, and a successful career as a biotech engineer at Klein, one of the most promising startups in the field of food science. Her world is stable and pleasant and hard fought until a hostile takeover and offensively attractive front man threatens to bring it all crumbling down. Eli Kilgore and his business partners want Klein, period. Eli has his own reasons for pushing this deal through, and he's a man who gets what he wants, with one burning exception, Rue, the woman he can't stop thinking about, the woman who's off limits to him. Torn between loyalty and undeniable attraction, Rue and Eli throw caution out the lab and the boardroom windows. Their affair is secret, no strings attached, and has a built-in deadline, the day one of their companies will prevail. But the heart is risky business, one that plays for keeps. Okay. Yep. Sounds like an Allie Hazelwood book. It'll be good. I know, well, yeah, I just don't like the cover. But sounds fun. June is a good month, because then on June 11th as well, we have Freida McFadden's new book, The Housemaid is Watching. So this is just another one of the Housemaid ones. I'm not going to read about it because I feel like if you read The Housemaid before, you kind of know the premises. It's someone who like cleans houses and takes care of houses and nannies kind of sometimes. So how I feel about this book, I don't know. I feel like The Housemaid's Secret or The Housemaid Story should be done. I don't know if this follows the same girl, but I'm guessing it does since the first two Housemaid books do. I just feel like her story's done. I feel like we don't need to keep going, but we'll see. I'll probably read it anyway, to be honest. Then also on June 11th, we have Play Along by Liz Tomford. You know I'm so excited for this. This is like my top one. This is like my top book. It doesn't have a cover revealed yet, and it doesn't have the blurb coming, but if you read the last book, Caught Up in the Windy City series, you know who it's about. And I'm so excited for it. I'm sad I have to wait that long, but I understand. Then June 25th, we have Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren. This is a witty and deeply romantic modern reimagining of Disney's Tangled. That's all I want to know. I'm so excited for that. So excited, because I haven't read a Tangled reimagining. I've read some other reimaginings. Well, I've read the Never After series, which is like all... That's different than this one. This is going to be a cutesy one. Those are dark romance. I'm very excited for that. Again, this one I'm actually more excited for than The Paradise Problem, even though it's coming out later. Then July 2nd, we have Dishonestly Yours by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Isn't this cover pretty?
Mm-hmm.
We got it. That's enough for me. Starting fresh is the only way Phoebe can escape a life of crime, but her best friend's older brother complicates honest dreams in this gripping new series. Best friend's older brother. Gotta love that. I also am very excited to hear like their little criminal writing. I feel like this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, then also on July 2nd, we have the second book after Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and that is Reckless, which I am so excited for. I'm not going to read that blurb either, because if you know what Powerless is about, then you know. So excited for that one as well. Then I wrote down some books that don't have a date, but they're rumored to be coming out next year. We have ACOTAR Book 6 by Sarah J. Maas. I really hope this is a true rumor, because when I started ACOTAR, I didn't realize that it wasn't like finished. And I'm so mad no one told me that. But it's not finished series. So I'm so excited to see who the next book is about. I'm so excited to see more. I'm just really hope this is true. I really, really hope this is true. Then there's also a rumor that I think it's coming out December of 2024. I don't know if this is true, don't quote me on it, but the Imperium book number 3 from Rebecca Yarros, so the third book in Fourth Wing Iron Flame, and then this one. And I'm glad she's putting more time in between this one. It's going to be like a year in between than Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, because I feel like Iron Flame could have been developed more if she had more time. So I'm really excited for all those books. Tell me if I missed any. I know I probably did, but I did pick and choose the ones I'm more interested in. So comment down below if I missed any and tell me which one you're most excited for. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.